What is going on with everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. So, what do we got to talk about today? And don't worry, I'm not hurt. I'm just this is my grandma's wheelchair, so sometimes play around in it. She can walk. There's no issues with her. She just gets really tired quick, so we just push her in this so it's easier. And this was here and I needed something to sit on, and well, this is what I'm sitting on with. So anyway, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna do a live today. We haven't done a live in a little while, I think. What's going on with the Geo Tracker project? So we basically have the floors welded in. I still have to edit up the other part of the episode, and then I have to film the rest on Monday. But we got a lot going on with it so far. With the floor panels, that's almost finished. The passenger side probably has two more patches left. The driver's side has maybe I think one or two sides left to the driver's side. After that, we are gonna rhino line the entire inside. As per the poles. When I put the poles out, I put a variety of colors out there, mostly black, big variety. Y'all chose Rhino Liner, so Rhino Liner is basically the winner. So I think that's what we're gonna go with and stick around with Rhino Liner. I think it'll be cool. Never done something like that before, so Matt's excited to actually spray it down. He said he can get it pretty neat and clean, so we'll do that, and I'll probably try to do some of that as well. Um, what else is there? You guys know I sold my car, and I'm in the market for looking for a new car, and I'm waiting for the GR86 to come out. And that doesn't come out till November, which is very soon, and I'm patiently waiting for this car to come out. I don't really want the BRZ, and the only reason why I don't want the BRZ is because how they made the front bumper, the license plate brackets on the actual bumper itself. For the GR86, that license plate bracket is actually on the the plastic grill underneath the bumper. So it blends in perfectly fine, and it looks tons better, I think. So I'm waiting patiently for that one. Then I'll check them both out. And I really can't wait. I think they start the version I want, which is the premium version, I think, or the limited version or something like that. It starts at 30. So we're going to see what goes on with that. I'm going to wait. Why are you in a wheelchair? Hey, man, I'm actually fine. Nothing's wrong with me. I needed a place to sit. This was the only thing available to sit. See, I'm 100% fine. I can walk. I can walk. I needed a place to sit while I was doing this live. And as of right now, the wheelchair, which is my grandmother's one, is what I have that's available and easy to work with. So that is what I am using to sit down in while I talk to you guys. But other than that, I'm fine. It's just really comfortable to sit in at times. And I like rolling. Because y'all know I got ADHD at some point, so sometimes I'm very fidgety with my hands and stuff, and I need to constantly be doing something. So this is how I can get my fix. But yeah, I can't wait till the Geo Tracker is finished. We're so close to basically finishing the floor. Rhino liner it is throughout the whole thing. And I spoke to a guy for the to help me with the Chevy Avalanche midgate feature. We're gonna try to do something out of fiberglass. My original plan was to go to the junkyard, find a midgate from the Avalanche, put it in the Geo Tracker the best we can, cut it, measure it, cut it, join it back together, and see how well that can work. But the guy is going to see if he can do a mold for me. He said this weekend he's going to look at the Chevy Avalanche, see how it works and operates, and he's going to try to come up with some base molds for it, and then we're going to figure it out from there. As well as the tailgate, that I have to figure out. My cousin sent me a video on the Ridgeline, how they open both ways, and how it works, and I'm going to try to use that to get that Geo Tracker to work that similar way. Once the rust is actually fixed on the tracker, that vehicle is basically good to go. The only thing that's wrong with it mechanically, before it can really be safe to drive, is the steering. I think the rack might be bad, so that might have to be replaced. But we're on a budget build for this, so I'm gonna probably get one in the junkyard, or get one. Why my crotch is in the seam? We're gonna probably get one from the junkyard, or look on Facebook Marketplace and see if someone's parting out something. Then we gotta get some bigger tires and rims. So I'll definitely have a poll on what you guys think we should get and go from there. See what questions we're getting here. For the tracker, I know you want to make it a mini avalanche, but what else are you gonna do? Where'd your thing go? Lift lights, making it more of an off-roader. Okay, so for the tracker, we're gonna make it into an off-roader. I don't know if you can see up there by the box right there. It's probably hard to see. That's a whole bunch of lights that I have. And we also have the really big LED light bar that was sent to me. That's all going to be put on this tracker. Those lights I had from a really long time ago. A bunch of them are going to go on the tracker. The LED light bar was sent to me by a company, 4-Wheel Drive King. I think it was to send it out to me. I love their products, and they like the videos that I do, so they sent me that one. And that's going to go on the tracker. So the tracker is going to be an off-roader. Very first off-roader I've ever done. I'm going to remove the front doors, but I'm also going to keep the front doors just in case we plan on selling it later on. I'm going to have it all painted and look good, original. So whoever wants to buy it, if they don't want the off-roading doors, they can just swap it over and use the regular doors. But we're going to build custom tube frame off-roading doors. I've never done that in my life either, and hopefully it works out. And I think YouTube's a very powerful thing, so it'll help me figure out how to do them. But I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out good. I'm excited to do that, and yeah, it's just gonna be a build, a budget build. I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this before. I have no idea. I have no experience with off-roading builds. I would like to put... My cousin was mentioning a body lift instead of an actual lift kit. So instead of lifting it by suspension-wise, he said lift it by the body-wise. That would be something cool. And I'm not sure if you guys saw the actual GeoTracker video. The underneath of that vehicle is super clean. It kind of surprised me how the floor kind of rotted out in certain spots, but the frame is extremely clean. There is nothing bad in that truck underneath. The only thing, and there's not really much of an oil leak either. You put any more thought into that get together you want to do, brother? Oh, and Steven, thanks for... I didn't even see this message. Thanks for mentioning that. Guys, I am trying to figure out a meet, like a car meet, Avi car meet, or any kind of car meet where everyone could come and meet up. I am trying to figure it out and see what best we can do before this year ends. I haven't really thought much into the details yet, but it's there. Maybe I should start thinking better in the details, and I'll put some polls up to see what you guys want to do. It would be cool for me to meet a lot of you guys that actually watch the show and support. I think that would be awesome. And I'd love to see some of y'all rides. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping maybe sometime in November, December. So before the year ends, definitely I want to do something like that. It's easy if you need a hand. I've built quite a few Jeeps. They're not hard at all. Oh, Steven, you did. All right, cool. So you're definitely my go-to guy for this build. When I have questions, I'm definitely hitting you up. I think that's cool. I want to do the mid-gate thing on the Avalanche, so if you have any ideas on that. Right now I have the fiberglass guy trying to help me figure it out, so we'll see what goes on. Oh, I hit the stroller there for a second. Yeah, but that's what we got going on for it. Those are the lights. The floorboard. What else is there? I love the welder. Certain spots on the floorboard is kind of hard to weld though. So my friend had told me something called panel bond. He said we can use that. It's something new that these automotive manufacturers have been using instead of welding, and it works really well. You got my number, and I'll see if I can make you a free drive. Oh man, I'll appreciate that, man. I will appreciate that. And let's try to figure out something in the meet. You did say you come back down here every other month, so I'm assuming December would probably be the next month you're down here. I'm coming back down in a couple weeks or 3 weeks. Okay, that sounds cool. So let me see what we can come up with and do some kind of meetup. That'd be cool. And yeah, I'm gonna put out other polls. If you guys have any other suggestions for the tracker, remember it's gonna be a budget build here. Something cool and fun to go off-roading with. I never been off-roading, to tell you the truth. Never done that before, and it's something I really want to experience. I don't want to experience it in my Avalanche because I really love how clean my truck is. And it was a pain to get rid of all that mud and dirt when you had to work on it and everything fall in your eyes. With a tracker, I'm just gonna enjoy it and go off-roading with it, and that's about it. If I want to sell it later on, I sell it and see if someone wants to buy a King Customs original tracker / Avalanche mini. I feel like a girl would enjoy that the most because it's so small and it looks cute. It looks like a cute little truck. A lot of girls have complimented me on it. They think it's really cute. So I think it's cool. We got rid of that hideous tarp. It's not even coming back on there. We want to make a custom bed cover. So I was thinking about also getting the Avalanche bed covers as well. Hey, what's going on? I was thinking about getting the Avalanche bed covers as well, and maybe cutting that to measuring it and cutting it. But with the fiberglass guy, maybe I can have him also make me a mold for it. I think that'll be the easiest way to go with this stuff. So definitely stay tuned, guys. I want you guys to stay tuned and watch the build. It's going to be a fun build. I have to edit that other video, so I'll work on that tonight. And I'm also trying to get my sleep schedule back in because my sleep schedule's been all over the place. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, I'm going to sleep after editing and stuff. So I'm going to really try to get my stuff back in. I'm going to try to get my body more neutral again. Listen to Be Love. He's coming up. Don't sleep on him. All right. I'll listen to that. Be Love. Be Lovey. You don't want it way too light. Okay. All right, I'll listen to him. I'll listen to him. And four-wheeling, you don't want it way too light. You want to have some weight on it. All right, we'll throw some sandbags in the bed. That should be fine, right? I'm sure if we weld on a little roll cage or something, it'll put some more weight. Bet, bro. Good night. All right, no problem. Good night, man. I'll listen to it. I got you. So what's up with you guys? What's up with everyone? How's your weekend going so far? Anything fun you guys did? I was supposed to work on the me manual. What's going on, manual? I was supposed to work on the geo tracker this weekend, but Matt isn't in the shop at all, so that'll be perfect. A roller cage is perfect for four-wheeling. Yeah, and that should definitely add some weight to it, correct? The transmission in my 03 Avi went out last weekend. Oh, damn, man. That sucks. What are you going to do about it? You going to upgrade it or just rebuild that one? Guys, did I tell you what car I think I really have my mind set on? The GR86. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. It's so sick. Okay. Have you gotten a price quote on it, or you're gonna do it yourself? Screw it. If it gets rebuilt, you got warranty and stuff on it, so you'll be fine. How many miles your Avalanche has? What's the mileage on your Avi? 1,200. I live on base, so I don't have the room to build. Oh, okay. 1,200 is not bad at all. Oh, dang. And that just went out just like that? No warning? Thanks for your service, by the way, man. Appreciate it. Exploded while I was driving down the road. Thank you. You're welcome, man. That definitely takes a lot of time from your life and your family and stuff, so we appreciate it. Jesus Christ. Exploded while I was driving down the road. Man, that's some shitty luck. I have 245K. Oof. My Avalanche after the engine rebuild is probably about 17K now on the engine. The trans probably got 100 and no, I think the trans was replaced already when I bought it used. The trans probably has like 40,000 miles on it because when I bought it from the kid, he told me it was replaced. And I bought it at 138,000 miles. So it was replaced around then. Yeah. So my trans is pretty new. It runs really well. How long is the rebuild time? Like they give you an estimate? I also got to do a video on this install. It's a USB thing. Let's see if I can pull it out here for y'all. I'm gonna put it on my brother's car while I'm using his. When my engine goes, I want to do the Duramax swap and the frame swap to a 2500 frame. Okay, that'll be cool. The rebuild is just a trade-in. Okay, all right. So they'll just give it to you. They're gonna do the installation, or you're gonna have to do it yourself. We're gonna be installing this. A USB port in my brother's car because that's what I'm using right now because I sold mine. So I need one of these in the car. Okay, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Well, I hope it works out, man. I hope did you get the transmission yet or no? You're just waiting on it. Or you have to send it in. By the way, guys, I haven't shown you my workbench. It's been completely redesigned. But it's a cool workbench. Still cleaning up everything. Getting it this weekend. Okay. That's what's up. At least you got some work this weekend. I'm sure you and a few of your buddies will put it in. Get that thing running by the end of the weekend. Did you say if it was original already? Exploded. Nah, man, you'll get it. Once you and your buddies do it, you'll get it. And it's not that swapping out the trans is not even that hard. I mean, it could be hard if you run into issues, but it's really the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's 7 or 8 bolts that hold the transmission to the engine, and then you just got to remove the drive shaft, and then drop it. Obviously, the cross member that goes there, and then drop it down. The trans isn't original. I replaced this one, 45K. What the hell? And you didn't have warranty on that one? I already dropped my current one. Okay, yeah. So you know. Damn, man. That sucks. What company built it for you? Was it Amco? My dad had a Ford Windstar, and Amco had to rebuild that transmission 5 times, and they ended up having to give us a new one because it wasn't working. Some local shop back home. Damn, I can't believe your warranty expired, and that's such like low miles too. I hate when stuff like that happens. Well, man, I hope it all works out. It should definitely work out for you, you know? Definitely keep us all posted and up to date with what's going on with it. I'd ask you to film it if you wanted to and send me the clips and I put together a video, throw it up on the channel. I'd even voice over it if you wanted me to. Well, at least I know what your plans for this weekend is. Yeah, man, definitely. I would appreciate it if you could do that. Definitely do that. If you want to throw together a little intro of yourself and your truck, and send me the clips, and I'll put it all together and make something, throw it up on the channel. That'd be cool. I'm trying to get some of the viewers to do this. Only a few have done it for me. No, so far I think really only Raviel has sent me. He's one of the viewers. Sent me an actual video of the truck. To put together a little montage for him, which was pretty cool. What else did I miss here? Definitely will. Let me know where to send everything. Oh yeah, man. I don't know if I can type back on this. Does it let me type back? No. Okay, you can send everything to my email, which is sookwah@gmail.com. SOOKWAHRYAN@gmail.com. And then I can download it there. Or you can add me on Facebook, Drift King Suki, DriftKingSookie. You'll find me. I'm in a suit. Or you can DM me on Instagram at King Customs, and I can download it anywhere there. Remind me to send you this Monday the pics and videos of the Avi after the leveling is done. All right, no problem, man. I'll send it out to you. And if you have a hard time sending it, Sean, just add me on Facebook or Instagram, and if you can't send it, I'll just text you my number, and you can just send it directly to my, like, if you have WhatsApp or something, send it directly there, and I'll put it together from that. I appreciate that. That'd be cool. I already have it leveled. Oh yeah, you did tell me you leveled it out. I really want to see what it looks like. A lot of people have been telling me to level out mine. Sounds good. I'll let you know. All right, sounds good, man. Yeah, I definitely want to see what yours looks like leveled out, because some people have been telling me I should level out mine, but I kind of like it the way it is. Guys, did I also tell you I'm getting into drifting as well? That's one reason why I'm buying the I want to buy the new 86. It's rear wheel drive, it's going to be stick. Um the Geo Tracker is obviously a stick car. My very first stick car was the Camry. Had no idea that Camry was even rare, and I ended up junking it. And I didn't know it was a rare car. If you liked it the way it is, then you'll love it. Level. Okay. Um so yeah, I want to get into drifting. So I'm going to look to see if there's a drifting school around that can teach me, and then I want to get this car and start doing it and modding it and having it to how I want it. I loved the Corolla when I had it. It was a great car. Um, and it did its purpose for me throughout my time. I really appreciated it. But I felt like it was time for me to have a change in my life. I had that car since 2011, since I was going to school. And it's been with me up to this point. And I just feel like everything in my life has changed so much, so quick. Like, you know, I had a girlfriend before that all ended. Really had loved the girl that ended, and finally, I can finally say I feel so free and happy. Like I have never felt so happy in a long time, and I feel like this huge weight is off of my shoulders, um, from the hurt that I had dealing with that lost relationship, and all that energy was there with me in the car, was there with me in a whole bunch of other stuff. And now that I feel so much more renewed, I got rid of the car, and I just feel like better things are to come. So this is a whole new level for me. We got a whole new project coming on. I want to get this new car. Hopefully in December I can get one, and it's not gonna be an arm and a leg because everything is up in price now. And I just feel better about myself completely. I've been waking up on a better side of bed every morning. Every morning I'm just like, wow, I'm so happy that I woke up. I feel really good. Even when I go to sleep at night, I say that I feel really great. Like today was such a good day. And I haven't really been myself for the longest time, and a lot of people don't know that. I've changed a lot throughout the years. After the breakup initially, I had really changed. I had become, even though I show that I'm positive on the camera, I am a positive person at some point, but there was times when I was extremely negative. There was times when I was angry. There was times when I was just hurt, like I wasn't who I am today. And one morning, I woke up and I was just like, you know what? Screw this. Screw everything. Like, I'm better than this. And since then, I can finally say I can breathe really, really well. Like I feel good. I feel better. Every morning I wake up, I feel good. Like I just feel like a whole new person. I feel happy. You know, I've been going to the gym a lot now. I've been not missing days. I've been trying to get, I mean, the eating thing I have to kind of fix a little bit better, but I have been eating a lot better. I've been trying to avoid um, sugary snacks and stuff like that. I've been off of that. I'm trying to get back into my older ways of being fit and healthy. So I've been feeling a lot better, and the channel's also growing, almost at 5,500 subscribers. That's great. Just trying to get the money game up a little bit so we can get more projects to come in, which would be so cool. I definitely want to get my own shop out here in Florida. Not a customer-based shop as of right now. I don't think that's what I want to do, but I would love to get a workspace for King Customs, just so I can do bills and do cool stuff, and for the viewers to come out and meet me if they want to come meet me. That shop will be open to anyone who wants to come and see me. I think that'll be so cool. And so yeah, I got a lot of plans here and stuff like that. What's up, Margarito? A Hummer H2. I like Hummer H2s. My neighbor had one before. Love them. They're good cars. I think they're good. I like them. I like the original Hummers. I like them. I think they're good. Chevy. I love anything Chevy. I think Chevy's great. Except the cars, really. I think the cars have problems sometimes. But I think they're good. But yeah, guys, I feel good. And like I said, I think better things are going to come to the channel soon. Especially with this Geo Tracker project. I realized if I can make this work on the Geo Tracker project, if I can make a mid gate and I can make the tailgate open how I want it and make it look like a mini Avi, I'm telling you, I think that will put my channel on the map because I will probably be the only person. I don't want to say in the world because some people have similar minds. So someone in like Brazil or Africa might have this truck. I don't know. But um, I want to say in the United States, definitely I can answer for myself that I will probably be the only one with a pickup style geo tracker that looks like an Avi, that does the same functions of an Avi. And I think that'll definitely throw me on the map. So let's see what it can do. This is where I put my skills to the test and see how good I think I am. How's the Avi with the fuel leak? Avi has been running amazing. New fuel pump, new fuel lines. I left the older fuel line in there because I couldn't get it out, but it has been running great. I've had no issues with it since. No fuel smells. Truck feels like a brand new truck, and for some weird reason, it feels even smoother than before. I think there's some maintenance things I have to do with the truck, such as sway bar links and stuff like that. Because I see the little links starting to rot out a little bit on the rubber, so I think I have to get some newer ones. But so far, man, if you guys can feel this truck, it feels great. It really does. Friend, how did you learn mechanics? So, Margarito, when I was 14 years old, I've been working on cars. Always loved him, worked on him. And my uncle was a mechanic, and I didn't learn anything much. I didn't learn anything from him at all, actually. So I don't even know why I mentioned that. But I was 14, started high school, and I also went to a trade high school during half my day. So freshman and sophomore year of high school, through from the morning to evening, from morning to lunch, I would be in trade school, and then from the rest of the day, I'd be back in the senior school. No, reverse that. It's reversed. And then when I was in my junior and senior year, during the morning I was in trade school, and in the evening I was in regular school, in my regular academic school. And I learned mechanics there. And then after that, I was going to go to school for criminal justice. I wanted to become a police officer. I am fascinated with cops. I love helping people, and that was one of my goals. And I think there was at a point where cops weren't doing so well, or they were laying off cops or something like that. And I was just like, wow, I need something that'll make me money. And then I figured out I was a little more comfortable with the mechanic thing. So I said, let me do that. And that's how I ended up going to trade school, like an after high school trade school. I don't want to say the name because honestly, I don't believe in paying those trade schools for it. They charge excessive amounts of money. It was like 40 grand. My dad had paid for it. And they basically gave you all the answers to the test to just have a great passing rate for people. That's how these schools that say that they have like such a high passing rate and stuff, it's because they're cheats. What they do is give you the answer to everything and make you pass the test. Now, I appreciated it that they try to help people like that, but you didn't learn anything. And their way of teaching you was to just put on a YouTube video or put on a video, and I could have done that shit at home. So really and truly, you don't really need to pay for the trade school anymore when it comes to mechanics, because everything's on YouTube unless you need the certificate. And then the diesel side was when I moved to Florida. They liked that I had mechanical experience, and they started training me in diesel here. I knew nothing about diesel. Now I'm a little comfortable with diesel, so it's not that hard. And a lot of companies nowadays are looking to hire you with a little mechanical experience to train you into diesel. They'll send you to school, they'll send you for everything and pay for it. Because not a lot of people are really going into these fields much anymore, especially the newer generations. They rather stay clean and get money than work hard and dirty and get money, which I don't blame them. If you can make more money or same amount of money and be clean, and you know, why not? To each his own. What up, Jay Brown? Did you finish with the tracker? Tracker is not finished. Tracker is gonna be done soon, but the floor is almost done, and then we got to fix the we gotta fix the flooring, and we're gonna paint it. I just finished the change of fuel pump on the Avi, and it runs amazing. Yeah, I'm telling you, it runs like a brand new truck. I love it. My hard start's gone. Everything. It just works great. But I also did change my charcoal canister and stuff like that. So, but with you, I will learn mechanics. Yeah, no problem, man. I will try to teach you the best I can. I don't know everything. Um, I don't know everything about mechanics. You know, I know a good amount to get me to where I have to be. But there are times when I have to reach out to a friend to see, run an idea off of them to see what they think might be wrong with it. Jay Brown, for example, when I was having problems with the Avi, I ran so much off of him through Facebook. He probably got so annoyed with me because the amount of questions that I asked him, which I totally appreciate his help. But you're never going to know everything. You always have to look up at people who've been doing it longer than you. Jay Brown, I think, has been doing it way longer than me, for sure. And he helped me out a lot tremendously with it. Diagnosing, I don't have the strongest points in diag when it comes to that stuff, but I figure it out. What's up, brother? Are you getting good? You getting better at welding? I think I'm getting a lot better at welding, Jay Brown. And the tracker floors are definitely the best thing to practice on. Now, my patches though, I don't know how to say this, but like I patched it over the floorboard so you can see the little difference in level. My friend told me to put it like that so it can be a little stronger in rigidity or something, and then we'll seam seal it. I figured why the hell not, because it's literally a floor. No one's gonna see that. So, you know, if it was a or something, I definitely do better. Them tracker floors are better practice. Yeah, they are. They are really good practice. Yes, man. Ever since I got the Avi, I've been keeping up with your videos. Thanks for the help and tips. Yeah, no problem, man. Definitely look up. There are tons of Avalanche videos. I'm sure there's probably like over 400 videos for the Avalanche, or 300 videos for the Avalanche. You can pretty much find anything and everything. The only thing I don't have with the Avalanche is like a transmission rebuild, front diff rebuild, or stuff like that. So, but you can find everything and anything so far in my channel with the Avalanche. I really appreciate the fact that you watch. If you hear a click sound when you turn on your AC, what causes that? A click sound? What do you mean like a click sound? Sound like a relay sound? Jay Brown's probably the best at answering that. Jay Brown, where you at, bro? Hearing a click sound when your AC turns on. I thought, yeah, I just left the shop myself. Patches don't look great. Seems to recover all that up. Just lay the weld as good as you can, try not to make buggers. Yeah, man, I've been laying the welds as best as I could. So like I said, it's great practice, and I'm so happy I can do it. Yesterday though, when we were doing the welds, it started smoking in one spot, and my friend was like, dude, you better check to see that the undercoating didn't catch on fire. So I go under the truck, and it did catch fire a little bit, so I had to blow it out, put some water on it, make sure nothing else was gonna catch fire. But other than that, it's crystal clear. It's good. It's good. Click is the compressor engagement to the pulley. Okay, so most likely his compressor's stuck. I have a question. Tell me if I change the transmission oil, if it may fail later or if it may fail later. Is that true? Okay, so changing transmission oil with the failure thing, here's how that happens. If you have a truck with 100,000 miles, 200,000 miles, and you never change the transmission oil, and you go to change it now, all the little crud and stuff that was holding together the clutches from slipping and stuff like that, once you change that oil and you flush it out with the new oil, all whatever was holding those clutches kind of together, all the debris and stuff, that's when you're going to start getting transmission slippage. If you've been keeping up with your maintenance, like people should, but they don't, then you're good. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. But if you didn't, that's why they tell you don't even bother with it, because no one's kept up with it, so there's a chance of slippage. For me personally, everything needs to be changed oil. I just change it and and see what happens. Pull the dipstick, see if it's brown or red. If it's red, then it's probably been changed already. But if it's like a brown dirty, probably hasn't been changed before. Don't do a flush. Just do a drain and refill, and go from there. See what happens. 100K okay, 300 and 200. Worry about the crud. Exactly. Worry about the crud. How many miles you got, Margarito? Tell us right now how many miles you have on it. I don't know, man. It never does that before. It just started giving me the sound. Hey, Jay Brown is the best when it comes to stuff. I always go to him when I have answers now, when I have questions. 60 and 90K intervals are great. Yeah, from my truck specifically, I know this is super soon, but any vehicle I own, I always replace my transmission fluid at 30,000 miles. It's not gonna hurt it, but it's not, to me, it's not a waste. I love doing my maintenance before the maintenance has to come up to. That's just how I grew up learning, because I like to take care of my stuff. Oil changes, synthetic, for example, manufacturer recommends 10,000 miles. I do mine every 4,500. I'm not gonna wait no 10,000 miles. That's some bullshit to me. I think that's terrible for the vehicle. And obviously, they're gonna tell you that because they want you to come into the shop when things are broken, so they can take your money. Transmission fluid, they want it every 60,000 miles or something, so like that. I do mine every 30, and I just do a drain and refill. 30, drain and refill. Next 30, another drain and refill. By that time, the fluid's mixed up in there, and it'll just drain and refill. I never do flushes. I just drain and refill. I even change my filter. First 30,000, drain and refill. Second 30,000 interval, drain, refill, and filter. There you go. That's how I do my transmission services, I think, and my vehicles have never had problems like that before. Spark plugs. Well, I leave those things for like 100K, really. I don't wait till a misfire happens, because you don't want to get stuck out somewhere where you're going to have issues. It causes more damage internally when you have stuff like that. So I get those things fixed before I make sure that those things are working properly. Every oil change, I throw a little gas treatment into my fuel injector cleaner. I throw that into my gas tank every oil change. Air filter, make sure that it's clean and good. I don't go chucking my air filter out every time I see it dirty. I take some, I hit it against my leg, hit it outside, put it up to the light. If I can see light through my filters, they're still good. I pop them back in. Filters are very cheap, though. You can just buy a new one and put it in if you want to. But I also don't waste money as well. I kind of look to see where it doesn't need it, but I always make sure. Spark plugs should be done at 60. Well, I'm talking from my Corolla. My Corolla, the manufacturer, I think, recommended 100. Those things were good for 100. My Avalanche, I probably did spark plugs like twice, but that's because I got it replaced free. 30K prevention is a good thing. Thank you. 148,000. Margarito, did you buy this used? Depends on your answer, Margarito. Did you buy this truck used at 148? Or how many miles you bought this used? Yeah, 60K if they're cheaper plugs. Okay. I always get the high quality plugs. $30 is cheaper than spending 3,000. Or yep, hell yeah. You recommend? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Go with what Jay Brown said. Change the filter and the fluid. One shot. I have a video showing you how to do that, Margarito. So you can just check it out. It's super easy. Super easy. You don't have anything to worry about doing it. You bought it at 60,000. 6,000 miles, or you mean 60,000? So you basically bought that truck new. You should be fine, man. Change it now and just try to keep up with it from now on. Just drain the fluid and put a filter in, and make sure you use the OEM fluid, the AC Delco stuff. I use that. Um, Especially in times like these now, just use the manufacturer parts because they're about the same price as the aftermarket stuff. Aftermarket prices have gone up so much, and it just makes no sense to get aftermarket for me anymore. I just go to the dealer and buy stuff now. Less headaches, less problems. Everything fits up the way it should. And with a dealer, you get a 1 year warranty. Actually, with a battery, I don't think you guys know this. With a battery, I think they give you 7 year warranty on a battery. 7 years. And an aftermarket battery, you get 3 years. Okay, you get the original battery from the vehicle manufacturer, and they give you 7 years on top of that. This is from Toyota that I'm speaking about. I don't know about any other manufacturers out there, but I do know they offer 7 years, and they give you no problems returning warranting these things out. For example, my hubs that I changed at Chevy when I went to the dealership, aftermarket, they wanted 100 and 200 something dollars for one. The dealer charged me like 140, I think, or something like that. I can't remember, but it was way cheaper. And I got the original things. Sometimes they use Timken or sometimes they use AC Delco. Mine was an AC Delco part, so. But Margarito, when you get a chance, go to Chevy, find out how much for the AC Delco trans filter is, and replace it. You can replace it. I probably have I don't know if I have the part number listed in my video that I did that time, but just get the AC Delco one. And I think there's a rubber in the transmission that you got to pull out. Be careful when you're pulling that out with a pick or something. You don't want to damage the aluminum body in the transmission. That causes issues. So you just don't want to damage it. It's aluminum. You don't want to scrape it up and stuff. Just take your time and pull it up. Transmissions are very delicate. So take your time. You agree, Jay Brown? Jay Brown's my go-to man for everything now. Everything is going to him. Woo! Almost fell. Almost fell. Make sure you get the right filter. Shallow or deep pans make catastrophic difference. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, man, no problem. No problem. Let us know if you need anything, man. We got you. All of us got you on here. My original ball joints made it safely. to the 175K mark. Woo! Damn, man. Hey, you know what? That's another reason why I kind of like the dealer parts. And you don't have to go to the dealer necessarily to buy these parts, guys. You can go on Amazon. You can go any online source and type in that part number and actually get the make and from the dealer. Like if Chevy uses AC Delco, go online and look for the AC Delco. Get it. It's way cheaper online. You get your stuff, and think about it. Like Jay Brown said, his ball joints just made it to 178,000 miles. What is it gonna cost him? It probably cost him what, like 50, 60 bucks, maybe $100. Let's just say. Well, ball joints not even that expensive, but let's just say it cost him $100, right? 178,000 miles. That means the next time he buys another one, that could possibly potentially last him another 178,000 miles. I think that's well worth the money. Yeah, man, no problem, Margarito. You take your time and write it down. We are a patient group of people. We got you, man. Any questions you have, just ask us. And if I don't know it, I'm going to ask Jay Brown because he's my go-to man now. So I always do. The pan holes the filter deep. Shallow filter, bad news. Yes. Yes, listen to Jay Brown. Yeah, like my I don't know how many miles my truck really has now. Maybe 150 something. But the hubs, my hubs lasted 150,000 miles for an original AC Delco. I'm gonna pay in the dealer what it costs to get. And the only reason I went to the dealer to buy them was because I couldn't find them online. I couldn't find that original part online. And I said, you know what, screw it. Got it from the dealer. And now I have something that will potentially last me another 150,000 miles. And to me, that's a good deal. You know? To me, that's a great deal. And another thing too, guys, if you guys or replace the new version with Moog, I hear Moog's not that great anymore like it used to be. What's your opinion on that, man? But if you guys have a chance, right? For me, like if you guys have a chance, open up a business account at these dealerships and stuff, or go and LLC yourself something. Make an LLC, okay? It costs $100 to make an LLC, limited liability corporation thing, and do the paperwork. It's $100 to do it. Do the paperwork for it, and keep it for your own personal use. You get to write off a lot of stuff in taxes. You can buy things through the company. Obviously, if it's for you personally, you got to pay the sales tax. If it's for a customer or a client or something like that, they'll pay the sales tax on it, so you don't have to. But I went down the wrong throat. If you do that and you make one, you can register the business with Toyota, Honda, Chevy, wherever, and they give you an even better discount. I don't know if Toyota or these dealerships match for people who don't have accounts, but for example, I went to Toyota and I bought fuel injectors from Toyota for the Corolla, the other Corolla that we have, the one that I built. Online, wanted $160 a piece. Okay? After taxes and everything, it came up to like $180 a piece or something like that. Toyota wanted $220 a piece. With my discount, no, they wanted $270 a piece. With my discount, it dropped down to $170. Okay? Or no, with my discount, it dropped down to $190 a piece, I think, something like that. And when I showed them the prices that I was getting it online for at a Toyota dealer, they ended up matching it. They didn't calculate the sales tax or nothing to it. And the total for theirs came out cheaper than what I was going to pay online. It came out to $150 a piece at the dealer, and I got it straight from them, and I just picked it up. And that was cool. I don't know if they'll match prices for customers that don't have business accounts, but they did it for me, and I have one, So just food for thought, guys. If you guys want to, come up with some name, come up with something, and register a little business account for yourselves. It's good on taxes at the end of the year. That's how rich people stay rich and they don't pay taxes. I'm not saying that I'm rich, but that's how rich people don't pay taxes. And I don't really get mad at them for that because they use their money for better stuff. Like people like you and me would save our money, save it in the bank, do something like that, right? What they would do is they would use their money as an investment and buy a rental property or buy something that's going to make them money back. So now at the end of the year when they're supposed to pay taxes, the government's going to be like, what you do with the money? Well, I have this amount of money, $1 million per se, and I use that $1 million to buy 2 rental properties. Oh, okay, cool. So you just provided the citizens of America with homes. We're going to help you by reducing your tax. So they reduce their taxes and stuff like that. And, that's how rich people don't pay taxes at the end of the year. Sometimes when I'm doing taxes as well, sometimes my taxes turn out to be nothing because I write off a lot of my stuff, especially when it comes to the business that I had before. All the chemicals and stuff that I needed to buy and stuff like that, it came out to zero at the end of the year because the business the business wasn't making money at the time. Well, it was, but in their eyes it didn't make money because everything is going back into the shop, if you get what I'm saying. So just look into it, do something like that, and you get perks with having those things. How it looks in the government eyes is basically like you are tag teamed with them, which is why the rich people seem like they get everything. They get the best of everything. But in the government's eyes is the rich people is helping America turn, basically, because they provide jobs, they provide homes, they provide all these things. So you're basically helping the government as a partner, and in return, the government's going to help you, which that's how it works for the rich people. And I know this stuff because I read a lot of financial books because one day I plan on being really rich, and it's going to happen for me. So just remember I told you guys this. Before I had a 2002 Avalanche and I sold it with 270,000 miles, but it was very good, so I bought another just like it. Sweet, dude. Why'd you sell it though? 408 CI Stroker got its first official oil change yesterday. Sweet, dude. The Moog had a grease fitting, sold me just on that. Oh, I get you, man. With those grease fittings, yeah, way better. Sold me on that and an upgraded version with no big rubber grease boot. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why that would sell you. It's an easier thing to work. I think I might have to change my what do you call those? U-joints on my drive shaft. I think I might have to change those. They've never been changed. I think I'm gonna have to soon. So that'll be another episode upcoming. And then I gotta change the sway bar links, which I already did a video on that, but I can do a better up-to-date video now that I have more editing skills on in my plate. You know what? If Jay Brown's a Moog guy, so am I. I'm gonna become a Moog guy. Jay Brown knows what he's talking about. I trust him. Margarito, when you plan on doing this stuff with your truck? When do you plan on changing out the transmission oil? Hey, I could change my filters in this. What the heck? This is new. Okay, that's gonna give me epilepsy or something. God, that looks weird. I look old as hell. That make me look so old. Is that liver spots or something? I don't know. I'm oily as hell. What you say there, J Brown? Maintenance is important to me. Yes, it is, man. You remind me. I gotta do oil change on mine and grease the front end. Don't use synthetic grease in the U joints. My U joints don't have any grease points at all in them. They're just solid. So I gotta get new ones, and I'm gonna get the ones with the grease fittings. Mine really don't have grease fittings at all. They're solid, all of them. And my drive shafts are rusty as hell. I feel like I should get newer ones. Alrighty, Margarito. Have a good time at work, man. Thank you for joining. All-purpose grease like Axlors or other things, just not synthetic. Alright. Thank you for telling me that. It's good to know. What's the reason why not for synthetic, though? What's the reason we're not doing the synthetic stuff? What is this? What can I do here? Top chat. Bubbles. Yeah, I didn't see these. Yeah, I didn't. Apparently, I can change my filters on this. And, wait, can I blow these things? Okay, no, I don't think that works. I think it just moves. This one's called Dream. Oh my god, that's trippy. That's too trippy. I'm gonna throw up. This is Hunt. I look like I'm in a 50s movie. Margarito, I am in Winter Haven, Florida, my friend. Winter Haven, Florida. Like 40 minutes from Orlando. This looks like the same black and white stuff. This does good on my skin tone. Let me see what's going on here. Ryan, my work van's a Nissan NV 2000. NV 200. They got it 2 years ago. I haven't changed the emission oil. Yeah, how many miles you got on that? It all goes by mileage, man. If you haven't done it in a long time and it's past a certain amount of mileage, I wouldn't even bother. But if you in the right sweet spot zone that you could do it, do it. We gotta know the mileage though. Eats the needles. Okay. Do you have any idea of what brand I should get for these things? Because I do want to change them. Oh, you do? Okay. So I'll definitely see you out in Florida here. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, definitely change the oil. You good. Definitely get the transmission oil change. You're good. Yeah, you got 2 daughters in Bradenton, man. How come you're not out here and they're out here, man? You missing the good weather. Florida in the wintertime is nice. It's super cool. Yeah, change the transmission oil now, and I'm not sure if those have changeable filters in them, but if they do, change that. Just do a drain and refill. You don't have to do a flush. Guy had a contract with UPS and redid U-joints 2 times. Research confirms. Non-synthetic products only for U-joints. Okay. Sounds good. What brand U-joints you think I should get? Moog? J Brown got all the information, man. I love this guy. $64K, change it out. Exactly. Change it out. You in the sweet spot zone, man. You could still change it. You ain't got no problems. Change it out. Keep up with the maintenance. Take care of the vehicle and it'll take care of you. And definitely take... What year did he say that was again? He didn't say what year it was. Definitely Nissan has been not great at their game with building cars. I think since they merged with Renault. A lot of their cars have been getting transmission issues. $2018, yeah. Yeah, just change it out, man. You're good. Take care of it, and it'll take care of you. Oh, yeah, I bet. But it's... So far, at night here, it gets a little chilly at night, but I love it. It's a nice, cool breeze. Feels great. I enjoy it so far. Margarito, hopefully I can see you soon if we have this car meet going on, because I do want to have this thing, maybe sometime November, December. I'm not sure. I'm going to chat with Steven and see what he thinks about it, because he wants to help me out with it, figure it out, so that'll be cool. Jay Brown, I hope if I have a meet, I can meet you in person. You come down through. That'll be cool. There's a few of you guys I really want to meet. Almost a hoodie at night. Oh, yeah. But Florida does tend to get really, really cold, though, during a certain time of the month. It gets extremely cold, at night especially. Alrighty, guys, we are heading into 70 minutes in this live. I think this is the longest live I've ever done. So, I think I'm going to say goodnight to every single one of y'all, because I got to edit this video and put it out for Monday. Or for tomorrow. I got to figure out. No, maybe tomorrow I might do this USB thing. Tomorrow I might work on this. Monday, y'all probably get the other part of the Geo Tracker, because I got to film the second half. But I can edit that half, the first half now. Moog U-joints are okay. Check for the HD version, the heavy-duty version as well. Okay. All right. Good night, man. Jay Brown, thanks for chatting. Thanks for helping out. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Margarito, good night if you're still on here. Steven, if you're still here, good night, man. Let's go through the list. Who else is here? New York is Red 91. Good night if you're still on. Who else? Sean DeLong, have a good night. Let us know what's going on with that trans, man. Can't wait to get the video from you if you can do it. Let's see. NRC Salvacion Emmanuel Official. Good night, man. Liver Sin, good night. I'm gonna check out your guy that you want me to check out. I don't even remember who it was. But good night, guys. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for Raphael, what's going on, man? You came in super late, but it's okay. Have a good night. Don't freeze to death. I ain't gonna freeze to death. We'll be good. We'll be good. What radio did you install before on your Avi? I think I still have it here, actually. Before I head out, I can show you. So this radio was given to me as a gift by my ex-girlfriend. And I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I think it's all the way up there. It was a touchscreen radio, something from China, but it worked great. I love the thing. It had internet, it had GPS, it had everything you could possibly want in a radio, and it was awesome. I used my hotspot for the internet all the time. Loved it. And then I don't know what happened. I think the amp wire got loose in there or something and shorted out and blew the internal speaker of the radio itself, and noise just stopped coming through. So can't find another one like that. I don't know where to find one, so that's down. So now right now I have the original radio in the Avi, but I'll work on putting in something else very soon. So that's what it is. But guys, I will see you all later. Have a good night. If you guys are interested in showing up into a car meet, definitely know it's a plan of mine that's going to happen before this year is over. I'm not joking with y'all. I'm going to try to do something before this year is over. I want to see if I can source out a location. And I do have both systems in mind, yeah. I want to see if I can source out a location to see where we can hold this. That's going to be great for everyone. Anyone and everyone is invited. It doesn't matter what vehicle you have, whether it's an Avalanche or whether it's a Toyota Corolla or whether it's a little Geo Tracker or whatever it is. It could be a bicycle for all I care. Show up if you like to. If you like the show, just show up. It'll be cool. And hit VA Beach. I'd love to, man. I'd love to. But I'll see y'all later, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.